of the term, and today we're going to do practical reference lesson. So we're going to continue from last week. Last week we just spoke about it, and then we did the practical activity on referencing and citation. Now we're going to create a reference list. So what are you going to do? You're going to create a reference list for your five favorite books, only five of them. So I'm going to show you with two how to create your reference list. So I'm going to start with this book here, not this one. So I'm going to start with this book here because I'm thinking and I'm hoping that the Diary of a Wimpy Kid is everyone's favorite book, or you've read it one of the editions. So we starting first with the name. When you reference the name, the author. What's the name of the author? Jeff Kinney. So you're going to come here. You write his last name. Kinney. Let me see how to spell it again. Jeff Kinney. So you write his last name and comma. And full instead you'll just write J, initial. Okay. Then you then full stop. Now you're going to open the bracket. Again, now you come to, for most books, it's here. Let me go with this one. Okay, so this page, when you turn maybe to your third or second page, you will see this page. So I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, so these are all the publishing information that you guys are going to get. You're gonna read through. So once we get here to the copyright, it says Wimpy Kid text and illustration copyright. Copyright sign. There's always a year. So this is the year that the book was published, 2007. So I'm going to come back to the year it was published in 2007. Then I put a full stop again. What is the name of this book? Oh no, this one. What is the name of the book? The name of the book is Diary. The name is always in the front, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So I'm going to close and I'll write the Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Then full stop. Now I'm looking for the place. Where was this book published? I mean, not the place. I'm looking for the publisher. Who published this book? Who is the publisher? The information is always right here. So I'm going to zoom so you can have a look. Okay. Who published it? It's always here. Wimpy Kid, and then Jeff Design Trademarks. And if I move back, the publisher, you'll see it's always going to be in big, either on the top left or top right or just in the middle. So it's Penguin Random House. Penguin Random House UK. Penguin Random House UK. Penguin Random House UK. Now you're going to look for the country. That's the last part. So you do colon. Looking for the last part. Where was this book published? Where was it published? If you zoom right here, and I move up. So this book was published in several countries. It was published in the UK, was published in USA, was published in Canada, was published in Ireland, was published in Australia, was published in India, was published in New York, not New York, sorry, was published in New Zealand, and again, last one was published in South Africa. So it's published in a whole lot of countries. So in that case, you're then going to choose only one. So I'm gonna go with USA. So you tap USA, and that's it. But before you saying that's it, you're either going to get the title, in italic and you underline it to show that's a title. If you don't want to underline, then that's fine. Okay, so that's the first one, that of the Wimpy Kid. Now I'm going to do my favorite book. And my favorite book is here, it's been popping. There's Trevor Noah, and born a crime story from a South African childhood. So this is the book. That's my favorite. So as I said to you guys, choose your favorite. Go for your favorite books. So this one is in PDF, and who wrote it? It's Trevor Noah. Okay, so what's the last name? And it's Noah. And we're gonna call comma. What's next? His name is Trevor. What are we doing? You're gonna type his name. Are we going to type in full or just initial? Initial, correct. T for Trevor. Then you go full stop. Open bracket. Let's see, when was the book published? When was it published? If you scroll down, we have this information here. Copyright again, copyright 2016. So when was it published? It was published. You will see by this copyright sign, the C and the circle inside. Then just right after it, after the symbol, you will see the publishing date, the day the book was published. Okay. So it was published in 2016. Full stop. What is the name of this book? It's going to move up to the top, to the first page. The name of the book is Born a Crime. Born a Crime. And full stop. And we're looking for the publisher who published this book. So the publisher, then we go down. Sorry, I didn't complete the title. So it's Born a Crime. Then we include this, stories from a South African childhood. Let me just complete that. Colon, stories from a African childhood. Full stop. Then I'm going to come back to the book. Who is the publisher? Who published this book? Looking for the publishing house. You'll always see the publishing house with the sign here. Always see it with a sign, and then they're gonna tell you in writing. All these are published in the United States by Spiegel and Grau. Spiegel and Grau. Let me come back to Spiegel. Let me write it properly. Spiegel and Grau. Grau. Okay, where was it published? Of course, we read right here. Published in United States and United States. And once you've finished, make sure that you write, I'm not finished again. I'm forgetting to do this all the time. Okay. Then once you've finished, you're going to make sure that names now are in alphabetical orders. So there's K, these are all correct. If yours N was in the front, K was, you have to change it. Should be always in alphabetical order. And that's what you're going to do for this week, class. Your favorite 5 books, create a reference list. And I hope you guys have fun. We'll see you in the next time.